All right, we're good. So we watched a zombie movie,
FleshEater,
Revenge of the Living Dead.
of the Living Dead. Yeah, made by one of the original zombies.
You recognize this person, Nick? I've seen that movie, but way back. The original
when I
Night
was
of the
a
Living
kid.
Dead. Yeah.
I was
Late at night.
that was zombie films were probably my first theatrical interest.
Oh, okay.
You know, I've watched all the Romero films.
Yeah.
And then I've seen a couple of kind of tacky offshoots.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like the nature of the film lends itself to just kind of cornball films.
Yeah.
The first zombie in the scene of Return of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead.
Night of the Living Dead.
It's a lot of the Dead films. Night of the Living Dead, the first, it's this old-looking guy who's crawling through the graveyard, and the couple that's like visiting their relative, the husband's like, "They're coming to get you, Barbara," and she's like, "Stop, quit playing."
Yeah.
That's this guy, Bill Hinzman.
So he makes this movie. One might call it a passion project.
Oh, it's definitely a passion.
What did you call it? A vanity
A
film?
vanity project.
that seemed a little bit more.
So Bill Hinz. So this zombie in this movie from 1988.
Yes.
He is the writer, producer, director,
All the above. Yeah.
The
Main-
FleshEater.
the original zombie.
His cast name in here is FleshEater, so he is the star of the show. Right?
Well, yeah. He also wrote it too, right? And directed it.
Writers, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
He's the main guy. Before Tommy was out, there was this guy.
he socked away all that money he got from that one zombie role, saved up his pennies.
This is how they should have
hired some high school kids.
Yeah.
Hired some women that didn't mind being molested by an old man.
I need you to go out on a hayride and get drunk off of 1 6-pack between the 8 of you.
Well, and this did kind of seem like all of the people that he either screwed over or slept with, saying that he was a big movie star. It's like, all right, if I get them all in one movie, that takes care of everything, and I get to see some titties.
Wait, what?
It sounded like you said dickies.
Titties.
Oh, titties.
I'm confused.
So, my idea from this movie, watching it, like, God, I don't mean to cut off the plot, but the idea was like, these are all women that he slept with in dive bars somewhere, saying, I'm a big star. You don't remember me from Night of the Living Dead.
Oh.
I'll make you a star. Let's go back to my trailer real quick.
Okay.
And then he finally had to make up on those promises.
Possibility. He just wanted to see some tits.
Or maybe that's the fantasy,
Yeah.
and he just paid women to be groped. But I
Especially
mean,
Susan.
cheers to that.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah, cheers to
old
Billy
Susan.
Hinzman.
next week. Yeah, so this starts with that kind of standard. Kids are going to go out to the woods, don't know
if they're going to
what they're
camp or
doing.
not.
They're just drinking a couple beers. There's
Yeah.
like 4 couples.
You got the lovebirds that just met.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
just the standard random dipshits that go on that are in these movies.
Doing some grab
Nobody
ass
can act.
songs.
This movie is definitely
Yeah.
a lot of. It goes from bad to really, really bad. A couple people are like, okay, it's fine, but it's mostly pretty damn bad. And I'm happy that it doesn't stay with this camping group. So the first section of the movie is just this group. In the meantime, we have the guy that had brought them out in the tractor.
Yeah.
He pulls up a stump. Oh no, this is
No,
another
it's a
guy. in a
different
tractor.
guy.
2 guys with tractors.
This guy that owns
Just
the
stumping
farm now.
around.
He
He's
pulls up this stump and then he finds this like
the
pentagram stone
he's
thing.
like, oh, these college kids.
These kids playing pranks.
on me in the middle of the woods out here.
It's this stupid ass quote that's like Bill Hinzman gave his child a crayon and said, "Write the thing about zombies." It's like those ye who eats the flesh.
He becomes evil
Yeah.
and fills the world.
Ancient evil that can never be released.
Yeah, of course, as soon as he opens his fucking grave, and it's just Bill
Bill
old
Hinzman.
man, clean black suit,
Just like he was
comes
Night
up
of the Living
out of
Dead.
the thing, yeah, and that's where it starts. Zombie apocalypse in this small town, Pennsylvania, and it kind of spreads into our kids that are out, sort of camping or whatever they're doing.
Yeah. Trying to remember some good stuff in it.
The kid part is lame. The camping kids is the lamest part. It gets better
when they go out to the barn party.
When it spreads into the town overall. But it starts with just these kids. But it's just like the first funny part I remember is like they run into the house and there's this one nerd that they start nailing their friends come immediately and there's like nothing. It's not like they're being chased immediately. He's like, no, you can't come in.
Yeah, no.
Like, no. Like, what? Find somewhere else to go.
And you see how easily this door opens from the zombie. Just,
They have 2 planks with 1 single nail on either side.
Zombie string.
Well, yeah, you got the zombies.
But the thing you see about this is like it's this kind of they're slow zombies, but it's like people don't really fight. As soon as the zombie gets in proximity, they just like and it just sort of like chews on their neck.
It was different times.
Little nibble. Yeah.
You got scared and would go into shock over these zombies.
It's just, with
their arms out to the side. Just
it's just the way the people just wilt and freeze. Yeah. And also, yes, for some reason, some of the zombies, usually the women, for some reason, walk like this. I don't know. It's like they had not seen.
You were told to walk with their arms out, and they're just like this.
Not this, but this.
Looks more scary. I like seeing those biceps and triceps.
Just a bunch of argumentative zombies. No.
Yeah. I didn't want to go to the woods, but you wanted to go to the woods.
Yeah. I really like you. We just met today. I just want to get closer to you. No.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go to the barn and get it on.
Yeah.
You know.
So, yeah, we got some teenagers. They occupy this barn house.
It's well suited. Plenty of tools.
Yeah,
shotgun.
Tools. A single action shotgun.
Well, we do start to see, like, there's a couple that goes off into this other barn, or this barn early on.
Yeah.
And we start to see, okay, this movie is emphasizing the titties.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And we see Bill attack this couple. He nails the guy to the wall with the pitchfork.
Yeah. And to the hay, yeah.
And then he kind of... He plunges his hand into the woman's chest and rips her heart out.
Yes. That was nice.
This is where we're kind of edging into what we're really seeing. But we kind of fast forward. They basically kill, all these kids get killed in this house eventually, besides 2 that are hiding in the basement because they wouldn't let them into the house.
Go away.
We see this scene. It cuts to this woman getting ready for a shower. She's stripping off naked.
Random scene. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
They like 16x zoom into the window.
Oh, yeah.
Like they use every last bit of that telescope and lens.
See bush. Boobs.
She's
got a well-fit body.
80s hot. A well-fit body. 80s hot, definitely. Definitely 80s hot. Now, they don't make them like that much anymore. Long scene of her like getting ready to go in her shower, so she's like getting ready for whatever. And then you see downstairs, you see the kids all dressed up for Halloween. Oh, by the way, this is happening on Halloween.
Yeah.
And the
We
mom
don't find out
like,
until this kid's dipping apples.
yes, yeah. The kids are in costumes. The mom, she's like, Nancy, what are you doing? We gotta go trick or treating. Doorbell rings. Little girl runs out.
Where's
Bill.
Susan? Where's Susan? She's got to wait downstairs for your father.
Yeah. And Bill the zombie, is it Bill that kills the kid?
It's Bill, yeah.
Bill kills the girl. You don't really see it. We do see a child. Yeah. You see her feet dangling. And he kills the rest of them. But I want to get the scene where he goes upstairs to our hot young nanny or whatever.
The best scene.
She is getting her clothes on at this point.
She's got a towel.
Yeah, she just has a towel, right?
Yeah.
And this old man straight up during the zombie attack, totally cops the feel through the. He totally is on top of her.
It grabs that titty.
Zombies
Zombies
don't want to grab titties the way this old, dirty old man grabbed these titties.
I was waiting for it because he kept throwing her around the room awfully a long time. Like, it's about to happen.
I know he's going to tear it off.
Yes.
But he doesn't even tear it off immediately. But he gets on top, straddles her, and then just straight up, like, gets him a handful of, a big old, I felt that handful when he did it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel
what that is.
I feel what that's like. He's like, I feel it right now. Like my big fat man titties. He's getting like, he like goes in, gropes her, and then rips the thing off. And then, he eats her, he basically eats her tits.
Yeah, he eats her tits. Yeah.
I think we need to refilm that one. I don't think we got that one.
It's like...
Right.
That
one took a couple takes.
This dirty old man wrote, directed, produced it. Movie so he could attack young women. And this now what we see. The rest of this movie, the hottest girl in every scene, Bill gets her.
Yeah.
Bill gets it.
Yeah,
he eats it. He's eating their necks. He's grabbing it, getting around it, like getting his hands on them. Yeah, he's like...
As soon as you see a nipple come out, he's there. By God.
That becomes the theme of this movie. And I think it's fucking hilarious. And wrong.
It's wrong. Do
So
not
wrong.
take advantage of women, even if they're acting.
Even if they're getting paid.
Yeah, and they knew what was going to happen. No.
Well, they've met Bill before.
I don't know if she signed off for that corruption.
No.
He's like, I'm gonna jump on top of you.
I'm gonna bite you.
I'm gonna be a zombie.
It's gonna feel like a love nipple, and I'm gonna breathe really heavy into your neck. It's gonna look like a bite.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it. It's acting.
And if you feel something down there,
I'm a method actor.
It's natural. It's okay. It's alright.
But yeah, the zombie virus spreads through the town. The problem is, it's just like most of the zombie attacks are kind of boring.
Yeah.
One of the cops gets like for some reason, the whole side of his face is gone.
That was the good
All
side,
the dang
I
teenagers.
Guess.
Yeah, some of the gore effects are good.
Yeah.
But the zombies are very slow, and there's not really any struggle. It's just people falling over.
I did appreciate the one house. I forgot who initially pointed out why is there plastic on the floor in this house?
Yeah, you noticed that.
Yeah,
was it you?
I think
No, it was your wife.
Tavy.
Tavy. Okay, yeah. Yeah, she's like, why is there plastic on the floor? I don't think they really had a high budget, and they just asked around town.
They knocked on doors and said, do you want our house to be in a movie?
Yeah, just don't fuck up my floor. All right.
I just got this carpet installed 5 years ago, by God.
You could tell a lot of the people in this, especially when you get the posse later that's taking the zombies, a lot of these are just local dudes.
Oh, yeah.
They just went down to the bar or whatever, like, you want me in a movie?
Yep.
Here's $10.
$10.
Bring whatever gun you have.
And act like you're shooting people.
Yeah. It's, there's a cop, there's some news stuff.
Yeah, the news thing comes out. It's like, oh, yeah, there's zombies. Turns out there was a satanic cult a couple years ago. We thought that was done with. Apparently not.
No.
Burn it down.
Burn it down.
So how was the gunplay in this?
It was about as good as it gets for a movie like this. I didn't really expect there to be like a whole lot of like accurate depictions.
Yeah.
Because if you had accurate depictions of anything, the movie would not last.
Yeah.
You know, and I try to, when I look at these kind of movies, if you had a bunch of like mentally there teenagers, even drunk as shit, they're gonna beat the dog shit out of the zombie.
Yeah.
And then that's the end of the movie. You don't get to find out
Maybe
anything.
That's the problem. They weren't drunk. They only had like half a beer between them all.
Well, that's the thing, is from the start they obviously don't have a whole lot of sense to them.
Yeah.
You know, even if you're just going to be out there for a couple hours, by God, you need 2 coolers. For that many people, you need 2 coolers.
You need a cooler apiece.
Yeah, cooler apiece.
That's
Way
what
to
I'm
go.
saying.
Yeah.
You know. Anyway, if it was really as effective as it should have been, we wouldn't have the whole film that we do.
Well, we did see, we get the house, we get a party later on, a Halloween party.
Oh, yeah, in the barn, yeah.
A really lame-ass
Dork
party
Dracula. dork chicken man suit.
This guy is getting laid and hears the noise and is like, fuck this, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, things you would do.
Dork Dracula's starting to fight. I better stop boning.
I mean, what you don't want to go out and see what's up in this.
I mean, I like violence.
I heard a noise.
Yeah.
I like
Thank
violence.
God, let me go.
Hold
go
on,
investigate.
honey.
I'm fucking.
Sit down. Wait, I gotta see what's going on.
I'll fight the person who wins. Let me just finish real quick.
It's just like these dopey fake parties, like people that have probably never partied in their life or tried to simulate what a party is.
Yeah, this is what the kids are like at these
It's just like two people that are like, we're getting...
That guy wearing the blue gi.
Yeah, she's like, I'm having such a good time. And it's just this dark, empty fucking barn.
Listening to the radio.
Yeah, and then there's three dudes sitting to the side drinking or whatever.
And then their girlfriends are like, they're just staring at cheerleader while we're over here drinking.
Yeah.
Maybe if I dress sexy too. Yeah, let me fix that.
Pulls his shirt down. Yeah, let me see a little bit of that shoulder. Yeah. Let me see some of that arm crease. Arm cleavage.
I did enjoy towards the end when the main couple, they're talking about how they enjoyed each other this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And the dude gets the ears long.
Yeah, so we got two of our campers left underneath this barn where this party happened, and they're like having this. So up above, you have the town. They get a posse together, and they just kill. Every zombie just walks out into a field and gets shot. It's just literally they just walk out, shoot them in the middle of the day. It's fucking stupid. It's the lamest zombie.
Well, and that's the thing. I don't know if you remember how Night of the Living Dead ends. That's basically how it all starts to wrap up. Is that
he's just doing his own version of this?
That's what I'm saying, and that's exactly it.
Yeah.
And I didn't mean we come to the end.
Yeah.
And it's also similar to that.
They're just a bunch of rednecks with guns shooting whatever, and this couple from the beginning is in the basement, and she's just like, I love you so much, I've never felt this way before. And he's like, yeah, I feel the same way. What have we been together, like a year? And she's like, 2 years. And it doesn't even faze her. She's like, I want to go away. I want to go with you. He's like, where do you want to go? I don't know, like Tampa. Let's go to Tampa. I'm going to Tampa with you. We're going to start a new life. He's just like, yeah, all right.
You see his face.
You can see this is the best acting this guy has done. He's probably been in this situation before.
Oh shit!
You see the 1,000-yard stare. He's like, oh yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah,
that'll be great.
Let me go outside and check on.
Let's
on what's going on.
And this is the funniest thing. They walk out of the barn. The only two people to survive this whole thing, and this fucking all these dipshits out there with the guns. This old man's like, he hadn't gotten any yet. He's like,
I was like, oh, there's two over there.
Two of them, and he fucking shoots the two that made it right in the head with the scope. 1, 2.
Shoots the girl dead in the fucking forehead. And the guy's screaming, hey, we're fine. What are you doing?
He's like, yeah.
Got him. Let's burn this barn down.
Yeah, burn the barn. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Everything's bad. It's stupid.
It is.
Some of the gore is not bad. He does, one time he does have that naked chick and he plunges his hand through.
Yes.
Bill.
Tiny hand comes out.
Penetrates her through the back.
Yeah.
The one chick.
It's a tiny little hand.
Yeah.
Like,
the hand did shrink.
Yeah.
They did what they could. It was pretty good though when it came through. It was not bad.
It was cool. I'm sure that's not the only thing that penetrated her while he was doing that.
Oh, definitely Bill. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bill went deep.
Yeah. Bill was up in the cheeks. I'm sure.
Jeez. My God. Knocking up against the cervix up in there. Yeah.
She's like, what's that? That's my mic. You don't even talk.
That's another thing too, is that like half of this movie is dubbed, so it's just like it seems kind of off. It's funny, but
just the audio's better.
Yeah, they used to not have good audio equipment, so they would overdub a lot of shit. Yeah, pretty much.
We don't see
pretty common.
the dispatcher lady get hers.
Yeah, I was hoping for that, definitely. Cop dispatcher lady.
Yeah. Had to go take a shower.
Get stripped down and murdered.
What do you want? Yeah. That's the only actress that Bill Hinzman.
The one girl was running up the ladder and he like hooked her in the leg. That's the one I think he got. I was hoping he would just like eat her, eat her ass on the. You know, Bill.
That was probably in the original.
He probably
script.
wanted to.
Yeah, a lot of things, Bill.
They're like, I didn't sign up for that, Bill.
I'm sure he filmed that first couple, them doing some other things.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because the way he was sucking on that titty.
Yeah,
I'm like,
we did see a titty get tongued.
Yeah,
like, nipple tonguing.
There's some stuff.
FleshEater.
Yeah,
it is called FleshEater. Yeah.
It probably originated. Let's do a porn version of it. No, nobody wants to do it around
HBO wasn't around back then. You couldn't really get away with it.
What do you say we go to scores on this movie?
Yeah.
What do you think, Patrick?
I'm going to give it a 4. I enjoyed the what they did with like the heart coming out, the hand going through the body.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. Head exploding, getting shot. I would have gave it a.
So it was the sheriff, or he was the city police.
What?
No, we're good.
Oh,
we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good
for now.
Oh,
yeah.
He was looking this way.
I was definitely. I'm made on these.
Oh, okay. I would have gave it a 5. We saw the kid actually get murdered. We saw the teenager get shot in the forehead.
Yeah.
And just drop like a sack of potatoes. Kid, no.
You just see it so rarely.
Yeah.
When you see a kid get killed, it's like Christmas.
It's like, because I was kind of hoping something similar to like Beware Children at Play.
Yeah.
Like that, because I was amping up. It's like, yeah, we're gonna see this.
That movie
kid
sets
up like
the bar so high for child violence.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, I felt kind of let down because I think on the back of it was like this ancient demon was sealed away. But I guess he could have been sealed away in the body. But whenever the casket opened up and dudes in a black suit,
it's just an old man in a
it's
suit.
just an old man in a suit. And I was thinking it was going to be something kind of like some
bites a guy's throat.
Just something weird, some weird zombie dude.
Just Bill Hinzman living his glory days,
just popping out. But,
I agree with you. If it wasn't for at the beginning of this was kind of boring, but if it wasn't for the couple of like gory bits that were good with the chest, like you were saying, and just the Bill molestation was really the most fun I had.
We don't condone
seeing this old man molest these girls was
get in where you fit in. I guess,
quality cinema, just great. So that made it more fun.
I think that was his art. He was letting the world know what happens in cinema.
Yeah, right. It was warning about Epstein.
Yes.
Weinstein.
Yes.
All these Steens out there molesting women. Femoids, I should say. I'll probably go 4 on it. It was. I had enough laughs. There was enough laughs at how fucking bad and shitty. Like the acting is terrible. We didn't mention the point when that dad came home from that family, and he's just like, he walks in and sees the one girl. He's like, oh my god, and he's like, and then he gets attacked. He's like, oh no. It's like that guy probably lived in that house, and they were just like, "You could be in our movie." Oh, you betcha. Whatever.
Don't you know?
It was fucking. So the acting was really stupid and bad. So it kind of bumped up, and So I would say, I'll give it a 4. Nick,
I'm gonna give it a 3.
Yeah.
It was entertaining because I watched it with my friends. I would definitely add this to the watch list if you've already seen most of the main popular zombie
If you're
movies.
a zombie aficionado.
Yeah, if you've already watched, definitely pick it up, go watch it. It wasn't good enough for me to recommend just like, hey, you like zombies, check this out.
Yeah.
It was good. It was funny. Definitely, I would watch it with some friends. But if I was watching it by myself, I don't think that any of the validation points to the movie make it worth just sticking to. The gore was all right. The acting was bad, which is a good point, right? But it's just without all of its aspects combined, none of the aspects alone carried it. So it was good. It was funny to watch. I always love when my boys pick out, like when you call out, oh, they're gonna have sex in the barn or something like that. I always like when the movie's so predictable that you can just call it from the get. Like, I do enjoy that, but it's a 3 out of 5.
You can do that with porn now.
Well, yeah. I mean, nothing new under the sun, you know what I'm saying?
If there's a washing machine, like somebody's getting stuck in that washing machine.
Well, my washing machine doesn't even work.
You gotta get you a girl in there to fix it.
Yeah.
You know.
There you go.
See, we're all that on shit. All right.
Yeah. So we're still doing 400 subscribers. You get to choose what Nick wears.
Yeah, 400 subscribers. If we can get like a couple comments.
If we can get Nick to buy a different shirt, that'd be great. If he can wear another shirt.
I have been wearing this shirt.
Been wearing this one and a 35-year shirt.
Yeah.
I love the fact that the first bit of clothing Nick will have to buy in like 10 years would be like a dress or something, you know. That would be great.
If you look on the old videos, it's the same, like, 3 shirts. It is.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah.
We know.
We know.
If we can get some comments.
Every femoid around knows that you always wear the same grungy shirt.
The same. It's not grungy. There's a hole.
Yeah, no, yeah.
There's
no,
a hole.
not
That's
at all.
a hole. That's a stain.
That's not at all.
And some oil stains. A working
man.
A working man.
Yeah.
Working man shirt.
Just watching some movies with his
He's
friends.
trying to let the ladies know he's a working man.
He's a
I mean,
working
they
man.
like that too. Yeah, you're right. You are right.
If we get like 20 comments, I'm still down to make a No More Popcorn shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like a professionally printed shirt. It's
Yeah.
going to be hand drawn by me and signed by all of us.
Yeah.
20 comments.
Okay.
Yeah. That's been going for like a year.
On this video, 20 comments on this video.
Honestly, if we can get
That makes
20
it easier.
collective comments
Okay.
that aren't me
Yeah.
making fun of you,
Okay.
then yes, yeah, we're sending a shirt out. My God.
All right.
All right. Kill this video. Let's kill it.
Kill it.